Good evening. Once more time. This is my second live of this evening. So I did mention, I think it was this morning, yesterday, I think it was this morning, that I was going to do a live on faith and our ability to have faith. And here it is. So what did I really mean by that title, The Leap of Faith? So hi, whoever is watching, please say hi. If you're with me live, or if you're watching the replay, please write replay. So but what does it mean having faith? So the way I describe it is this is the ability to believe before you see. Okay, so how comfortable are you with that? How easy is it for you to believe even you have no external sign of it existing already? How easy it is for you to believe before you see it in the physical reality. So in today's call, we often ask to use a scale to measure where our beliefs are. So I'm going to use that tonight with you. So if I give you a scale from 1 to 10 in terms of your ability to have faith and to believe before you see, where are you on that scale? So feel free actually to write it down in the comments so that we can understand and help each other. So I would say that mine is, I feel, at 9.5. Well, sometimes it can change if I am having probably a challenging day, but overall, I believe that I have a very strong faith. I have a very strong ability to believe before I see. So, what is yours? Write it down, even for yourself, or share with us. So the next question that I have is, how can you develop that faith, that capacity to have that certainty about something happening or to come before you can see it? How? Well, actually, I have two different way to tackle it. One way is actually I've noticed that people who have or still are in a religion, like are religious, have that ability, right? Because it's about believing in the divine. So that's helpful if you have a background where you were taught to pray and to believe. It helps your capacity to tap into that faith. That's one way. Another example is totally different. So the question for that is, well, have you ever believed in Father Christmas or Santa Claus, right? Or fairies when you were a child? Because as the kids, we have that capacity to really believe. When we want that thing so much and we ask or we write the letter to Santa Claus or whoever, so because we want the toy, or we believe that the fairies is going to, because we watch the cartoons or whatever, or the books, our capacity to believe in something that is not there is actually quite high. So as an adult, did you bring that with you when whilst you were growing up, or did you leave it into your childhood and now you say, well, I'm a grown-up now, I always function based on logic and now science is my God, right? You have a lot of people who are just operating through logic, and they are struggling to just go wild in their imagination and believe that this can come true. So if I go back to that kid who believes so much, so he has that capacity to get excited in something that he believes that is going to come true, and he's so thrilled and excited. And this is that excitement that we want to still have in ourselves for whatever we want to achieve, to reach, to manifest. So that's why my question now is, can you do the same when it comes to your goals and dreams? Can you really believe and have faith that it's happening, it's coming to you? You might not know the how yet, you might not have all the tools yet, you might not have all of the steps to get there, but you can focus on the next step, on the first step, because you believe deep inside you, you have that certainty that it's going to happen. So this is the place where you want to be when you are thinking of your dreams and goals, having that level of certainty, which is so strong that nothing can make you doubt, because you are so certain. Whatever people can tell you, whatever you can read or you can hear from the news, from your friends or families, it doesn't really matter what the outer is telling and showing you, because you inside, you just know it, you know, it's so strong. And this is the place where you want to be, because that level of certainty is going to guide you through your life to get to where you want to be. And that is crucial. If you study all the very successful people, this is that capacity to believe in themselves and in that ability to create whatever they wanted that really drove them through life. And this is what you want to have to get to where you want to be. So this is an inner work, which is crucial to manifest in the outer, in the physical world, whatever you desire and whatever you want to have in your physical world. So right now, I'm going to ask you to visualize whatever that you desire, whatever outcome you want to have, and to feel it in every cell of your body. Can you do that with me right now? It can be something material, it can be something about your health, about your physical shape, about a certain outcome that you desire. Think about it, about a certain amount of money that you want to have as a one-off amount or on a consistent basis. And feel it. Feel it, close your eyes, like you're already there, you already have it. Feel it like if you want to a certain time frame, you can put it like, I often ask the people I'm working with, well, what do you want to manifest in 3 months' time? Where are you? What exactly is happening? Where do you want to be? So some people, they want to be in a certain physical shape, or they want to be freed from a certain situation, or they want to have a certain amount of money. Feel it. Breathe it. Enjoy it. And just dive into this movie, you know, just feel it, like live it and believe it. So the way I visualize faith, or the leap of faith, what really stayed with me, that's why I called it the leap of faith, is I remember that movie of where Harrison Ford is playing Indiana Jones. I think it's in one that is called The Crusaders or something. So basically, they are going after the cup of eternal youth, and they need to go through some hurdles in order to get to that place where they're going to find that cup. That when they drink from that cup, they are going to be eternally young. And at some point, one of the challenge is, so every time it refers to a part of the Bible. And at some point, there is like a huge, like 2 mountains and then a huge gap, and he needs to cross on the other side. However, there is no, nothing, no bridge, nothing that can allow him to go to the other side. And I think he has some bad people after him, so he has to cross. So, and then he remembers about that passage, which is about the leap of faith. And I remember he gets it, so he closes his eyes, and there is nothing. It's like it's you will die, obviously, if you fall in the gap. So he closed his eyes and he put his one foot in front of him, and this is when his faith is being challenged, because he needs to believe first for the way to appear. And this is really symbolic, and this is what I want you to really get and think about. So he has no choice. If he doesn't believe, he will die. So he closes his eyes and he really goes into that place of really believing, of that faith. And then he puts his foot forward, and then when he puts his foot on the ground, because there was no ground, this is where the path opens. This is when the hidden bridge appears. And this is what I would like you to think of when it's about making the next step towards your goal, towards your dream. It's about that faith, that you are supported, that the universe is with you, and that it's about that capacity to believe that strength, that certainty that is going to guide you and help you to make that step. Exactly like Indiana Jones did in the movie. So, being Indiana Jones and believe that you will manifest your desires, because you are supported, because you have everything by your side to help you succeed and achieve. And close your eyes, believe it, visualize it, feel it, and then put your foot forward and make that step and believe. And let that belief guide you and drive you. And by connecting to the light constantly, it's going to help you to feel it even more. Okay? So that is extremely powerful. And once you get it, you will make a lot of progress. Another aspect of it is to also clear whatever blocks, or in personal development they call limiting belief, or inner conflict or cross purpose that you have whenever it's about making your dreams a reality. So you have now visualized where you want to be. Maybe there are some things that came up when you started visualizing, the reason why you can't make it happen, reasons why it's not possible because XYZ, or fear that came up in your heart, or something that makes you feel fearful, or believe that it's not possible, or something like that. So we are going to do a little exercise right now to clear that, to scratch that negative energy, put it away so that you can actually continue to focus on that positive outcome that you want, so that you are guided and so that you take the action and the results come, and then you can take the next action. So whatever came up when you decided to focus on your positive outcome and your happy results, this doubt, this let's say negative thought or energy, we're going to tackle that right now together. So first, I would like to ask you to connect the light, like I've shown already in one of my previous videos. So I would like you to imagine, close your eyes, and I would like you to imagine the light coming up from the top, coming on the top of your head, going through your body, through every cell of your body, coming down, go through the center of the earth, coming back up, through your body again, and through the top of your head and above you. And now this energy that surrounds you, like a bubble, is going to expand because this is your energy. It expands bigger than your body, bigger than the room you're in, bigger than the city you're in, bigger than the continent you're in, and bigger than planet Earth. And expands to the universe. You're now connected. Now, whatever came up when you visualized it, that feeling, I would like you to ask yourself at what age that feeling appeared for the first time. How old were you the first time you felt it? Whether it's that, oh, you're never going to do it, it's too hard, or you felt fearful, or you felt overwhelmed, or you felt it's too hard, I'm never going to make it. So that's discouragement or overwhelm or whatever came up. Go back to a time, what age, and don't overthink it. Just come up, just if there is one number that will come to your mind, that's it. Write it down or keep it in your mind. So, okay, and then now ask yourself where that feeling came from. I mean, sorry, not where, but from whom? Was that from mom, dad, or someone else? And then, how did it make you feel? Also, where do you feel it in your body? So now you're going to use the light, visualize it, going through that where you felt in your body, that block. You can give it a shape, a color, a texture. Visualize that light coming through that block and exploding it. That feeling, that's ugly, sticky feeling. So visualize it exploding it very powerfully, because this light is a loving, warm, supportive light. Is coming through that block and dissolves it into the nothing, into the nothingness. And go in every area of your body when you felt that. And now, wherever it went and dissolved and exploded, this block, replace it with the high energy of love, joy, wealth, and prosperity. So normally when I do it, when I work with people, it takes, I go into even more details than that. I just wanted to give you a feel of what it's like. Because I go through a lengthier process. So now, with that new elevated energy and vibes, I would like you to visualize again this happy outcome. How do you feel? Get excited, see it, live it, feel it, focus on that level of certainty, focus on that feeling that you own it already. Tap into this, tap into that certainty. Yes, it's mine. And now, ask yourself, what am I guided to do as a first step? And write it down. So, as you have experience with me right now, the idea is to fill yourself with the light and clear all the doubts and all of the negative energy that is associated to you or within you. I'm starting again. To clear all the doubts and all of the negative thinking, belief, energies that will show up whenever you want to visualize your happy outcome, your goals, your dreams, your desire. Because that will create the friction. So what you want to do is to remove that. And how do you remove that? You delete it energetically. So, because you want to create that certainty, 100% certain that your goals are going to happen, your dream life is being materialized, is being manifested, and there is no doubt. And then with that new, stronger energy, you use your intuition to ask yourself, what is it that am I guided to do next? And this is how you can tap into your faith to help you manifest the life of your dreams. So if you have any question, please don't hesitate and ask away. This is tonight the opportunity to ask them. So I hope this session helped you. I went a little deeper today to help you get rid of some blocks or negativities and, like unsupported, limiting belief, as they call it, or blocks. So do this diligently and you will see your energy increase and amazing things happening and unfolding in your life. So I hope this helped. If you do have questions, please type them or ask them. How come I don't see the comments? Oh, I do. Okay, great. Sorry, I had to click. I didn't realize that. So hi Sherilyn, hi Matthias, very happy to see you. Okay, so Sherilyn says, thank you, it feels good. Great, I'm happy that you are feeling the effect of it. So don't forget to do it, and actually don't hesitate to repeat it every day. In fact, it's not even like don't hesitate. Please do it every day. Set your intention for a beautiful day, and then visualize your happy outcome. And when the blocks comes, clear it the way I just did with you. Okay? So this was a very powerful session today with you. I gave you a lot, and make the most of it. Use it to create your dream life. Before I leave, I'm going to ask one more time, do you have any other question? So I think for now, there is no further question. Actually, no question. So I think you're all good. So don't hesitate to write them down if they come later in your mind and you want to have some further clarification and advice. So I'm very happy that you joined me tonight. Thank you again, Sherilyn. Thank you again, Matthias, and everyone else that is watching live that hasn't said hi yet, or everyone who is watching the replay. Please don't forget to write replay. And I will see you in my next video. Have a good night, and I love you. Bye-bye.